Hello and welcome to traders and investors. I'm glad to present the daily market review prepared by analysts and experts of avex.co portal. Let's get started. Today is January 12th and the central position of the day goes to US inflation data. Pentagon talks. Talks of the Fed taking a pause in raising rates are spreading in markets, causing a cautiously positive sentiment among investors. But even though more and more people are speculating about such a situation, there are still those who remain firm with the idea that the central bank will increase rates by another 25 basis points in February. The discussion may end once the US publishes its December data on inflation. The figures will certainly set the tone for markets as well as influence the Fed's stance on rates and the monetary policy as a whole. Forecasts have said that CPI will remain unchanged in terms of month-over-month data, while on year-on-year it will show a slowdown from 7.1% to 6.5%. If the figures display as expected, market players will rush to buy stocks, while dollar and treasury yields will continue to decline. This setup will push gold prices up as the Fed is likely to raise rates by 25 basis points in February, then take a pause for the next 3 months to monitor the behavior of inflation. A second possible development in which US CPI shows even a slight increase will strike a strong blow to risk appetite and support both dollar and treasury yields. It could also put pressure on commodities and force the Fed to raise the rate again of 50 basis points. Such a scenario will be disastrous for markets as it will cause a new strong wave of sell-offs. The first scenario is more realistic because recent data points to such a development. This means that global markets are likely to enter a new bullish era. The pair is trading below the resistance level of 1.0785. If US data shows a decline in inflation, it will rise to 1.0850. The next in line is Petar Yakimowicz, who presents USD CAD analysis for January 12, 2023. USD CAD has been trading sideways at the price of 1.3437. But Petar sees potential for the downside continuation. Due to the test of the lower trend line of the bigger channel in the background, Petar sees potential for the further downside continuation. Watch for the potential selling opportunities with the downside objective at 1.3354. Stochastic oscillator is showing overbought condition and potential for the further downside movement. Key resistance is set at the price of 1.3450 and 1.3470. Trading from resistance and support levels with Laurie Bailey, pound sterling dollar pair. For long positions, you can buy a pound when the quote reached 1.2169 and take profit at the price of 1.2245. Growth will occur with US inflation is reported to have decreased. But take note that when buying, the MACD line should be above zero or is starting to rise from it. Pound could also be bought at 1.2120. However, the MACD line should be in the oversold area, as only by that will the market reverse to 1.2169 and 1.2245. For short positions, sell pound when the quote reaches 1.2120 and take profit at the price of 1.2060. Pressure will increase if data shows that inflation in the US continues to rise. But take note that when selling, the MACD line should be below zero or is starting to move down from it. Pound can also be sold at 1.2169. However, the MACD line should be in the overbought area, as only by that will the market reverse to 1.2120 and 1.2060. We've got Great Trading Plan for Euro CAD by Andrei Shevchenko. Let's have a look. Now is the good time to open a new set of sell limits in Euro CAD, as the pair has moved by 17,000 pips since August, nearing the high of the last year. This means that after the breakdown of 1.4642, traders should place a grid of sell limits in increments of 1,000 pips. Exit the market upon the breakdown of 1.1642, or after a 2,000 pip rise from the first order. The strategy, called grid trading, which is usually used on cross rates. It involves holding positions that are significant in time and distance. For that reason, it's recommended to use swap-free accounts, not increasing the volumes in the grid. 0.01 standard lot for every 1,000 USD of the deposit, and monitoring price movements, which could reach as much as 12,000 pips. Don't forget to control the risks. That's all for today. See you next time. Good luck.